these families that are overwhelmed, you know, maybe with their high needs kids and they don't have that support, it's definitely more likely to end up in a bad situation where maybe there's a removal or the department's involvement. So, you know, if we can get to it before it gets there, that would be great, cause it's overwhelming sometimes for those parents.
Well, and having that respite too will also help with the burnout with the foster parents. Cause I know the lady that I did respite for, she's like, I can't do it again. She's like, it was too much, because there wasn't that relief.
And with high needs children too, I mean, where else, if they stress out and they have a hard time, and what's gonna happen with the child in the end? Do they go in the ER, do they go into just, basically someone says, I can't do this anymore. The state's obligated to make sure that they handle the care. So this is really good, the respite's important.
But you think that like that family could use some help, the family's not gonna trust you unless you can present yourself as trustful, like you truly are trying to help. I'm not here to take away your kids. There was a call and it seems like if you are struggling with something, we would like to help you, you know? And then, cause when families feel like they're threatened with taking away their kids, they're not gonna tell you nothing. They're not gonna tell you they're struggling with mental health, cause they're gonna think that you're gonna yank their kids from them. They're not gonna tell you that they're struggling in their sobriety, like they haven't relapsed yet, but it's shaky for them. They're not gonna tell you that if they think that you're gonna take their kids away. But if there's training and just conversation and how you come across, then you can build some real trust, and then it wouldn't be such a bad thing when CFS comes to your door.
Kind of working together to take certain things off of each other's plates, you know, like to be a caseworker or service coordinator or probation officer for these families, you have these lists of things that you're trying to do for these families, and then you have all these different families on your caseload. And so if we can say, well, I'm gonna take this, this, and this, you take this, this, and this, and all, you know, if we can just collaborate effectively, it would just be so much better, because there are great resources.
I think it's also important to understand, like, as all these groups are collaborating for this family, that there's a lot that gets put on the family's plate all at once. And especially if you're telling them psych eval and then this and then this, and then it's 4 months for a psych eval. Like, and understanding that everybody communicates differently, so you could tell one family something point blank, and the other family the same thing, and they're not gonna understand because they were raised in a different communication style.
I think better training for family support workers is imperative. I mean, it was something that I used to be a caseworker and struggled with that all the time, because they are the eyes and ears in the home. You know, they're supposed to be there helping families, and really a lot of times we end up with people who are just sitting there and, you know, not offering solutions to the reasons why, you know, the state is involved, or the reason why the kids were removed. They're there to help implement new parenting skills and to help redirect and to help that parent. But most of the time when we encounter these family support workers, you know, they do just sit there in their on their computers or their phone.